Here, good day, good day. Quick zodiac read. I don't know who it's gonna be for yet. We're about to find out now. I just saw that I had 5 subscribers when I woke up. Like, ah, snap! Thank you, y'all. Thanks for, to those of you that subscribe. Well, you know what? That'll be my next reading. I'll do like a subscriber reading. I don't know. We'll see. I'll do something like that. All right, who's this for? What are we reading for today? Capricorn. The devil. Did I do Capricorn already? Some of you could have a Pisces in your top 6, or you could be dealing with a Pisces, or Pisces is significant in your life, or Pisces season is significant. All right, Capricorn. Did I do Capricorn already? I did Aquarius. I did Libra. Did I do it? I don't think I did. All right, let's see. What does Capricorn need to know? Two of Swords. What are you refusing to see, Capricorn? There's something that you're refusing to look at, and you see how this dog is looking at him. Let me see how the camera looks. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if the camera could catch it. All right, but you see how this dog is looking at her? What's that movie? Son of Sam, and the dog. I think it was a Rottweiler, and he used to talk to the Sam. And he was like, I want you to go out and kill. Like, every time I see this dog, this is what it reminds me of. I think this is Anubis and this that. But anyway, it's like this dog is sitting there like, bitch, I know you see me. Like, you can't keep running from this. There's something that you're trying to avoid. There's a decision that you're putting off making. You just don't want to see it. There's something that you just don't want to face. Some of you could be on a spectrum, or you have someone close to you that's on a spectrum. You could toe walk, you walk on your tippy toes. But yeah, she's avoiding something. And this dog could be like your intuition or spirit guides or God or whatever, trying to tell you like, yo, you need to face this. You need to look at this. Look at me. Oh, some of you don't want to see something because you know it could hurt you, or if you make this choice or decision, it could bring some disappointment. Yeah. Oh. It has to happen though. The Tower. Either you do this, either you make this choice or this decision, or it's gonna be made for you with the Tower. All right, what's going on with Capricorn? The Hermit. Okay. So you're in isolation, or you're withdrawn from everybody, from everything, society, taking a step back, doing some introspection. Um, Ten of Cups. You could be withdrawn from family, or you're withdrawing for your own happiness and peace of mind. Virgo could be significant for you, or your Virgo. You could have I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Whatever. If it's meant to come back out, it'll come back out. Some of you could be ghosting people. People ghosted you. Some of you are in this space, this hermit space, but it's because remember we had that Two of Swords. It's like you're choosing to run and disappear from something instead of facing it head on. What else about this hermit? It's like you think that if you crawl into this space and you just go ghost, that whatever this issue is, whatever this decision is you're not gonna have to make it, or you could just forget about it. Excuse me. What's the Hermit? The world. Literally distancing yourself from the world, falling back from the world. Some of you could cut off contact to everything. You might have gotten your number changed. You're not on social media. You don't watch TV. You don't do nothing. You just completely disconnected from the world. Some of you are needing to go through this in order to complete something that's very important to you, to complete some type of cycle. It's like a part of your growth. It's like the final boss that you have to face within yourself before you wrap this stage up in your life and move forward to start a new stage. Page of Staffs. Yeah, some of you, like I said, excuse me, you're ignoring messages and everything. Five of Coins reversed. Now, how the hell is that reversed? Yeah, I usually make sure all of my cards are upright. Oh, well, that's good that it's reversed. Excuse me. We have fixed signs out here: Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. I mentioned Virgo already. Yeah, some of you are done with certain ways of living. Some of you could be going through a detox and you're about to wrap up this detox. Some of you could have been fasting and you're approaching the final frontier of this fast. Some of you could have fasted for 9 days. Some of you could be fasting, wrapping up a 21-day fast. Something about 21 days. That's 3 weeks. And you know, they say it takes 3 weeks to create a habit. So some of you, yeah, you could be purifying yourselves, and you committed to something to purify yourself in a way, to cleanse, to purge, to detox, and you did it for 3 weeks straight, and now it's about to be over. What else? What's that? 4 of Cups. Yeah, some of you are really into you and withdrawn. I mean, you're not paying anybody any attention. 9 of Swords. People could be worried about this because they're not hearing from you. They don't know what you have going on. You're not calling. You're not answering or returning calls. You're not updating your statuses. You're not. It's like you just disappeared. Some of you have to be careful to not go too deeply into yourself and to become too closed off, because you run a risk of, like, not so much a psychosis, because I'm not, a doctor or anything, but it's like sometimes when we are too removed from people and society, it can cause like depression. So you gotta be careful of that. Some of you have withdrawn from society or people, whatever it is that you fell back from, because you're dissatisfied. You're bored. You're tired of the same old, same old. Yeah, you've had enough. You 8 of Staves. Knight of Swords. You got some type of communication coming in very quickly, it's like swift communication. This could be somebody wanting to confront you as well. Something's taking off for you. Also, it was like ever since you decided to shut down and shut certain things out, things have been happening for you, moving more quickly for you. You know how when we got too much people around or too many people in our business, or it's just too many hands in one pot, it tends to slow things down. And it's like once you shut out the distractions and shut out all the unnecessary and what wasn't, all the extra stuff that you didn't need, it's like that stagnation and that blockage was removed. Some of you could have like diarrhea of the mouth. It could be literal diarrhea too, because I'm seeing like somebody purging. Somebody could be sending you like 1,000 messages, or you're sending somebody 1,000 messages. It's like a string of messages, and they just keep coming. I don't know, somebody could be really upset, especially like I said, if you're ghosting somebody. And in your period of ghosting, it's like people are sending you paragraphs. Like, it's just like, yo. Or you could be ghosting somebody because they're sending paragraphs. You just had enough, Capricorn. You're fed up. Some of you could be traveling by plane. You could have a flight coming. Some of you are into the sport javelin, archery. The Olympics. Some of you could like the Olympics, or you enjoy watching the Olympics. It's like a pastime of yours. Mangoes. Somebody could like mangoes. That song, Shake the Mango Tree. Some of you could be traveling to Egypt. We got the pyramids in the background. Egypt. I don't know why I thought of Mecca. I don't expect any Muslims to be watching my reading, but you'd be surprised. There's a Muslim reader on YouTube. But yeah, it's like somebody could be garbed up. Because this camel and this headdress is making me think of that. Some of you could like camel hump. Hey, whatever. Alright, what else? Capricorn. That's too many. Six. And let's get one more. Ooh, excuse me. Una más. Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely somebody's traveling out here. Could be going on a cruise too. The Nine of Swords show back up on the bottom. We don't have any pentacles out here. No pentacles. Some of you definitely need to get grounded. So the fact that there's no pentacles out here is letting me know that either some of you are lacking stability, and that's something that you need to work on. You're feeling ungrounded, unbalanced. This could be why this Nine of Swords is out here. Or your money's okay. Because I did see that Five of Coins reversed. So it was like your struggle that has nothing to do with money for some of you. Or your problem, or whatever this choice or decision that I saw in the beginning might not have nothing to do with it. Who are you rejecting, Capricorn? Some of you could be eating fish. You could be pescatarians. Going fishing. Some of you could be traveling with other people. It could be you and two other people that you're traveling with. Some of you have seen some red flags, and this is why you chose to disappear and go ghost. This could be red flags with anybody. I'm not really picking up any type of like relationship energy out here because I don't have a lot of cups. And the cups that I do have suggest that you're not interested in relationships right now, or not interested in a particular person. You're rejecting somebody's offer. Or somebody could be trying to apologize or make something right, and you're rejecting it. Yeah, I don't know, Capricorn, but it's just like you don't want to be bothered. That's the main vibe I'm getting. And then people could be sending you a lot of, I mean, they could be threatening you and everything, and you're just like, oh, well, fuck it. You really don't want to be bothered. I feel like you're trying to seek peace. You're trying to literally get away, whether you're trying to move away or you're just going on vacation. Some of you could just be disappearing on people and turning your phone on Do Not Disturb because you're on vacation. This is like people on a job when they know you're on vacation and they just calling you any damn way. Like, bitch, you know I'm on break right now. And they still call. The audacity. But you're steady ignoring and rejecting these calls until it's done. I'll talk to you when I get back. I got 9 days left of my vacation. I mean, everything could be falling apart and you're not like, no, I'm not doing it. With this magician out here, is making me feel as though you're reclaiming your power in some kind of way. It's like your disappearance recharges your batteries in some kind of way. You know how some people become stronger after, you know, it's like when they're away from people. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's like sometimes you gotta disappear from the noise to recharge your batteries. You could be a very busy person, or you could have been a very busy person, or you could have been that person that everybody comes to. I mean, you are a Capricorn. You're the GOAT in the tarot. So, I mean, not in the tarot, the zodiac. You could be that person that everybody comes to, everybody relies on. When they have a problem, they call you. When they need some type of support or direction, they'll call you. And, you know, sometimes you need a break from that. Some of you are easily manipulated and gullible, and people have taken advantage of that. Like you actually got tricked into doing something because you were so sweet and so naive. And then after it happened, you kind of just shut down and was like, well, damn, I don't trust anybody after this, or you didn't want to trust anybody after that. But that was just one scenario. Like, don't hold on to that. Just let that make you, you know, more wiser. I don't know, Capricorn. Y'all kind of hard to tap into. This doesn't make any sense to me, but let's keep going. What's the Hermit? What's the Hermit? What's the Hermit? Temperance. Yep. Told you. You are detoxing. Getting back to good health. Good spirits. Some of you may have stopped drinking. You're sober. It's sober living. You might have stopped drinking. You might have stopped smoking. Whatever you were doing, it was causing a lot of stress. This Nine of Swords keeps wanting to show itself. It's back again. Yeah, whatever you were doing, it could have caused a lot of anxiety. You know how if you smoke and I don't know, this new weed be putting people in a state of psychosis. Especially that dispensary weed. That weed is not as potent. It's not how it used to be. It be sitting you down. I don't know. It affects people in a different way, but some of you could have stopped smoking because it puts you into a headspace that you did not want to be in. You got too paranoid. Some of you, like I said, you stopped drinking wine specifically. I'm picking up wine here. But yeah, like I said, you're detoxing, you're recovering for something. Some of you, I'm not a health professional, but some of you are overcoming some type of illness that you had. Some of you could have some type of autoimmune disorder, or you know somebody that has some type of autoimmune disorder. But this disorder, the flare-ups can be stopped by them making some type of switch in their diet, or by you making some type of switch in your diet. Put it how it fits it. But whatever you're going through physically, you gotta switch. You gotta change what you're putting into your body. Some of you don't drink enough water. Some of you are dehydrated as fuck. I mean, your muscles atrophying and everything because you just dry out here. You need to drink some water, honey. Some of you are not getting enough like omega-3s. Some of you need to take some omega-3s. Fish oil. Some of you take cod liver oil, or you could be putting that as your into your regimen for health. Sagittarius is out here. And Gemini. I said Virgo already. Yeah. You're just taking the time out to heal yourself. To bring balance into your life. You're learning how to do stuff in moderation as well. You're tempering yourself. Some of you would rather go ghost than to snap or argue or go back and forth. I did see where I said some. I did see earlier where there was some type of confrontation that's coming to you, and it's like you'd rather just not engage in it. You'd rather keep your cool, keep your composure, and just ignore whatever this is that's coming to you, or whoever this is that's trying to disturb your peace. Some of you are obtaining knowledge, because I do see temperance as higher learning, higher education. This is like beyond the Hierophant. Like you got the knowledge of the Hierophant, right? But with Sagittarius is like the guru. And they rule. It's not higher education. What is the word I'm thinking of? But this is like different cultures. This is an expansion beyond what you already know. So it's making me feel like you're learning a lot of things. Some of you could be biracial, but what you're learning is multicultural. It's beyond so you could be a Christian and you could be learning, or not just learning, but you're also interested in let's say Hinduism or Buddhism. Like you could be into omniism. That's what it is. That's like a belief in you believe that pretty much all religions are all great. What is it? Great. I guess I'll stick with religions. You believe that every religion has something to tell you. Every great book has a message, type of thing. Some of you could be learning overseas. You could be learning abroad. You could be connecting with people that's in a different country. What's the world? I'll be here for an hour messing with me. What's the world for Capricorn? That's too many. 2 of Cups and 3 of Swords flipped out. So I will mention that some of you could be going through a breakup, or some of you could be disappointed when it comes to a relationship. Maybe that's what's ending. Maybe that's what's being wrapped up, a relationship. Or you're finally getting over. You finally healed from it. This could be another reason why you took the Hermit and the Temperance. Maybe you went through a breakup. You took some time away from everybody to, get over it. What's the world? What's too many? What is the world? Two of Swords, King of Swords. That's too many. What's the world? There we go. Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, some of you are in this phase of self-love. You wrapped up a situation. Some of you could have had like two relationships back to back or two situations back to back that, I don't know, one of them you could just regret, or they just, they could have hurt you. You could have experienced like letdowns by two different people back to back, and then this forced you to say, you know what, let me take a step back. Let me not get involved or jump into anything, and let me just work on myself. Let me heal myself first. But that's exactly what you did, and now you're wrapping this up. You're about to be back outside, basically, and start accepting new suitors. Congratulations. Yeah. Now you're loving yourself. Now you're open. It's like you're receptive now. You've healed. You've learned the lessons that you needed to learn from these situations that went nowhere. You've overcome the regret. And now you're putting yourself back out there. Some of you could like crows, ravens. Some of you are getting messages and communication from the spiritual world. Some of you are very tapped in and super intuitive, very empathic. You could be clairsentient, clairvoyant. You can have all of the clairs, but the main ones that are sticking out to me is clairsentience and clairvoyance. Some of you dreamt about fishes. Some of you can have a pregnancy coming through. Empress isn't out here, but I'm seeing too many fish out here. Some of you could catch wind of a pregnancy, or you find out that somebody's pregnant around you. Some of you are wanting to get pregnant, and it's going to happen in the future. I definitely see it coming. Everyone fish. Again, get your omega-3s, y'all. However you gotta get them, but you need to get that. That's a vitamin, or that's something that your body is needing right now. You can get your omega-3s through fish. If you're vegetarian, you can get it through flax seeds. What else? There was something else I can't remember. But your flax seeds is one thing that I could think of for getting your omega-3s in. What's 4 of Cups? Also, some of you are not being so nice anymore. Some of you are done with this Miss Nice Girl or Mr. Nice Guy persona, because it's gotten you taken advantage of, like I said earlier. Excuse me. What's the 4 of Cups? Yeah, you're done being nice, and now you're just ignoring people. Excuse me, what's 4 of Cups? King of Swords. You are detached. You are cutting mofos off left and right. 9 of Coins. And you're about your bag. You are about your father's business, the Hierophant. You're done. Some of you were led or guided to do this. And ever since you did it, you've been experiencing nothing but positive outcomes. More peace in your life. Things that have been stalled in your life are starting to manifest now that you've decided to disconnect from these people or these energies. Some of you have rejected an air sign man, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. If he's not an air sign man, then this just could be somebody who acts very cold, very detached. He might act like he doesn't care. He could be a man that's in uniform. He could be like an officer, a security guard. He could have been in the military. But this is somebody who was just cold. I don't think they showed you much feeling. They had a poker face on all the time, and it was like, all right, well, do you care? Do you even think about me? This person could have been very logical, very sharp, very intelligent. This is somebody you could have had a very good conversation with, but that emotional connection and fulfillment was something that you were missing with this person. Um, Outside of that, if I go back to what I was saying about how some of you are done being nice, and now you've gone cold. Some of you could have quit something cold turkey and completely cut it off. You just ripped the band-aid off. If you quit smoking, there was no tapering. It was straight no smoke. If you stopped drinking, again, there was no tapering down or stepping down with something. You just stopped something completely and you went through it. But yeah, like I was saying, some of you are just cold. You're done explaining yourself. You don't feel like you owe anybody an explanation either. You might have been the type before where you would try to explain to people why you did certain things or why. You're not even doing that. You don't feel like anybody owes you that. And that could have been like a wound that feeling the need to over explain or overshare could have been some type of wound that you've healed, that you've worked on. Could have been, yeah, childhood wound with the Page of Cups, where you were always so agreeable and always so eager and kind, and man, that's just over with. You're a grown-ass woman or a man now. And if you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. If you don't want to talk, you're not going to talk. What's Eight of Staves? Two of Coins. Yeah, something that was, the Two of Pentacles isn't too bad, in my opinion. It can represent stability. It can represent you juggling or handling your priorities and doing good while you're doing it. But there's like a loop here. It's like something that was always topsy-turvy or up and down and in the air finally moves forward or is pushed through. Yeah, Eight of Coins. This could have been a job. This could have been something that you're working on. Heavy on self-improvement out here. Which is why some of you could be rejecting relationships or communications with people because you're so focused and caught up on yourself, which is good. This brings change. Some of you are healing your bloodline through doing this. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Something that was up in the air finally gets the green light. Yeah, it's like if you were on the fence, and this ties back into that Two of Swords earlier, like at that indecision, you finally either communicate and make this decision, or something comes in that finally allows you to do what you got to do, or to make the choice that you got to make. Some of you could be very busy and you got a lot going on that you're juggling. But like I say, I feel as though you're handling it well. And it's like, you can't complain because it's something that you asked for. It's something that you wanted to manifest. It's like, all right, I'm a guy. It's like, I'm going to give it to you, but it's something happening in the way, it's what you wanted, but it's not happening in the way that you foresaw. But either way, you're handling it well. What's the Six of Swords? The High Priestess. Told you. Some of you are very intuitive and you're tapping in. This makes me think of spirit communication with the Six of Swords. This could be your people from the other side. This could be your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you work with. This could be them working with you during some type of transition. They're working with you to make some type of change. Some of you could have petitioned for a child. I told you, Empress. Somebody out here is wanting to get pregnant, or there's a pregnancy coming very soon. It feels like it wasn't happening before because it wasn't the right time. Yeah, some of you may have lost a child, my condolences, or some of you, it's like you could have miscarried, or if you didn't get pregnant at all, it's like you've been trying for a long time. Some of you could have been trying for like 5 years, but there was nothing wrong with you. You had to clear out some things. Maybe even abstain. Some of you have been abstinent for so long that the next person that gets the cheeks, you're going to end up with a baby, honey. So be very careful if that's not what you want. For the men, if you're a man that's watching, if you've been abstaining, you got some super sperm, sir. It's going down. But yeah, it was down to timing. Some of you are definitely about to get pregnant this year. So congratulations in advance. Yep, some of you could be getting pregnant in during Aquarius season, Libra season, birthday sex. Somebody could get pregnant on or conceive on their birthday. All right. What was I saying with the Six of Swords and the High Priestess? But yeah, you're going through a transition. Some of you are going through like an initiation. I don't know if you're into I don't know, like some type of ATR or whatever tradition you're working with right now. You could be going through an initiation phase. Your intuition is telling you to move forward with something or to move on from something. I also feel as though your nervous system is being reset, or it's like your intuition or your body is telling you like, yo, you're safe now. You don't have to be so uptight or paranoid. Some of you know that you need to get out of something, or you know that you need to go, or maybe you know that you need to move. Some of you are keeping your moves and your whereabouts to yourself. Yeah, some of you are keeping silent also to keep the peace. It's like you're not saying anything to anybody, and this brings you peace of mind. You know that by staying silent, you avoid some type of conflict, or you avoid your words getting tangled up, misconstrued. Some people purposely like to do that. I see a lot of clarity out here with y'all. Like your mind is made up about something. Sharp as a tack. You care for the things and the people that you need to care for, but for the most part, it's like you're not. I don't see you playing any games, Capricorn. You're serious about something. What's the Magician? What is the Magician? Ten of Swords. An ending. The Hierophant. Somebody could have done some type of baneful magic or rooting. Yeah, somebody could have thrown work at y'all. Yeah, 8 of Staves. I mean, that's a throw. Whatever they threw, it didn't stick. It could have thrown you off a little bit with this 2 of Coins, like made you like stumble a little bit, but it ultimately didn't. It didn't hurt you. Some of you, it's like your protection comes through keeping your vessel clean. If you keep your body pure and your vibes high, it's like whatever people throw at you can't stick. You know what I'm saying? A curse without a cause can't stick. If you're doing right and you're, staying on top of what you got to stay on top of, your prayers, your rituals, whatever, they can't touch you. And if it does touch you, it'll tickle. It won't be anything substantial. It's not bringing a tower out here. But yeah, some of you have manifested an ending to take place. And like I said, whatever you try to manifest, it it didn't come in the manner that you thought it would, but it happened nonetheless. Some of you could be actively trying to create some type of ending in your life, but this isn't. You're not doing it for negative reasons. You're doing it because you need to do it, even though it hurts you to do it. You're doing it. Maybe God told you to do this with the Hierophant. Maybe there's a lesson behind this. I mean, there's always a lesson, but you learned your lesson, and that's why you're doing something. It's like, I've been through this before. Let me end this now before it goes too far. And again, this could be no contact. You're not in contact with people. You've completely gone off the radar. What's the Page of Cups? The Chariot. This is you moving forward. I don't know. It feels like you feel lighter. It feels like the vibe is different. 8 of Swords on the bottom. You're no longer restricted. You don't feel held down by other people's BS anymore, or their sense of entitlement. Maybe some of you felt like you were obligated to do things or to stay in touch with people, and then when you didn't, with the 5 of Cups, you felt guilty about it. It's like, oh, they really need me, or oh, I shouldn't do this. And no, you're done now. You've come to your senses. Whatever was delayed is no longer being delayed for you. You're free to move forward. You're free to start new. You're free to have new connections, new places to go, new things to do. Some of you could be getting a new car. And you deserve it. A Cancer could be significant. Health-wise, I don't know, the Cancer, the big C is coming out. I have to reiterate, I'm not a health professional. But somebody around you could have been battling cancer. It's like somebody successfully, something has gone into remission. A Cancer has gone into remission. Somebody's getting their health back. Yes. I think that's pretty much it. As always, this reading was all over the place. Excuse me. Anything else? No. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see. Let's get some oracle cards. Capricorn. That's too many. But the cards that came out was boss and mentally and emotionally unstable, and ritual on the bottom. Yeah, somebody could have thrown some work at y'all to cause y'all to become unstable. 2 of Coins. But yeah. Let's rebuke that. They can't touch you. What's the messages for Capricorn? We have achievement. Period. Told you, some of y'all have overcome something. Accomplished a great feat. And if you haven't, it's coming with distant future. What else for Capricorn? Nice guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Divinity. Some of you could have somebody coming into your life like that. Remember how I was talking about y'all being abstinent? So that's obviously you're single, right? Some of you could be meeting somebody in the future. This person is a divine being. Somebody that you can end up marrying, possibly. This comes after you've gone through healing. You heal some type of obsession. After you go through healing some type of obsession, whoever this person is, they will be obsessed with you, but in a good way. Some of you could already have somebody obsessed with you. What else for Capricorn? Commitment, told you. You got somebody coming in. That's going to be your next big achievement as well. A good guy coming in. Priestess. Told you some of you are very, very intuitive. You be knowing. Some of you could have somebody that's trying to tap into your life because you abandoned them. So they're trying to, I don't know, they could be going to people, readers or whatever. They could be watching readers. They're trying to see what you got going on. What else, Capricorn? Chakras. So you are in alignment, or you're working on being in alignment. Things are lining up for you. Earth angel, you're a sweetheart. And you face people wanting to, block you, bully you in some kind of way, health concern. Yeah, some of you are definitely, or you know somebody that's overcoming an issue. They could have hid this issue. Some of these issues are the result of working. If you're in that lifestyle, some of you know or should know that somebody has been throwing work. And this work could have shown up in the form of your health being affected. But like I said, it's not something that you couldn't bounce back from. It was a tickle. But now that they're concerned, because they know with this clock in the background that their time is almost up. You're figuring something out. Some of you, it's like people attack you for no damn reason other than because you are who you are. What else for Capricorn? Concern. Yep. Time is almost up. Stop stressing yourself out, Capricorn, if you are. Some of you could be, you could bite your nails. But some of you are worried about something. I don't know, it could be a deadline, or you know that something is about to happen, or there's nothing for you to worry about with intuitive Kev. Just listen to and trust your intuition. Your next partner that could be coming into your life, if you're single, they could be a Leo. This person could be it. They could randomly send you a message. This next relationship will definitely bring a lot of jealousy and envy. What else for Capricorn? Oh, that's too many. Lust and abundance came out in community. The hell? Excuse me. And voodoo on the bottom. Whatever, let's put that back. We only doing one at a time anyway. Excuse me. North Node. Yeah. You're on your path. Moving on. Because you moved on. Moving on placed you into your North Node position. Message and child. Some of you are about to find out about pregnancy. It's coming. So yeah, we're North Node. Yeah, you're following. You're doing what you're supposed to do here, and that's a major achievement. Doing that puts you into alignment, and it places you on the correct path. And on that correct path, you'll meet somebody who is just as kind as you, and that you're going to end up marrying. Or if not, if you don't marry this person, you're going to have a long-term relationship with them. What else for Capricorn? It's too many. But transition and bondage, that's over. You're done being stuck. Whatever somebody tried to bind you to is done. What else for Capricorn? I know. Protection. You're protected. You're safe. Stay on top of your protection work. Protect your money. Your money is safe though, but still, like, do what you got to do to when you're in to ensure things are okay. Stay on top of your baths. Stay on top of your prayers. Whatever it is that you do to invoke protection upon yourself. Anything else that I'm getting for a Capricorn? People are very attracted to you because you scream abundance. You got to be careful of, like, you'll attract good people or a nice guy, but you also got to be mindful of people that want to be around you because they sense the abundance in you. Somebody used to, like, mentally or verbally abuse you or try to dominate you in some kind of way, and this person is blocked. They can't do that anymore. I don't know. People used to walk all over you, possibly. Yeah, it's over. Transition. That shit is done. It's dead. You don't owe anybody anything anymore. Your obligations are done. Some of you have ancestors that are working or that have been working to release you from some type of bind. Some of you have ancestors that are putting other people in the chokehold. Yeah. Keep your heart pure, or try to keep your heart pure. Try not to hold on to any animosity or grudges, because that's not going to do anything but just weaken you anyway. Yeah, try not to be upset about an ending that you had to do or that took place. Also, some of you can have people who are angry and holding grudges against you because you ended things with them. But you got real love coming towards you, if that's something that you were worried about. There could be an ex that is pissed because you ended things with them. But you ended things with them made way for something better and more solid to come in. Yeah, real love and family. You got that coming to you. People can try to manipulate it, but they can't touch you. Yeah. As long as you stay on the up and up and continue to focus on yourself, you'll be fine. And which is what I see a lot of you doing. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, you're going to do what you want to do. But I feel like if you are single at this time, stay single. Don't get involved in any type of casual relationships. And just be having sex just to be having sex with people. Save yourself for that real person that's coming in, because they're coming. It's like you want your temple and your body to be pure. You don't want to have, these excess energies that's not taking you seriously anyway, because then you have to cleanse from that, and that's going to stay within you, and you'll be putting that into your new relationship. Just abstain, y'all. Stay celibate. But anyway, what time? Damn, that was long. I was trying not to be here forever, but told y'all I could talk. Anyway, I hope this reading made sense as much as it was all over the place. I got to figure out a title for this because it was just everywhere. I'm working on it, y'all. But anyway, if this resonated for you in any way, please like the video. If not, no big deal. If you like how I read, please subscribe. Would really appreciate it. If not, no biggie. I'm just grateful that I could, be out here reading for y'all. But anyway, until next time, Capricorn, bye.